Somebody found me in the woods. Cutie monster. Did you hear me coming? I saw some babies go up a tree. Were those yours? Hi there, girl. Hi there. It's me. I'm in your home. I was out spreading and she was digging in my backpack. Oh, baby. Let me touch you. I gotta get my fix. I gotta get my fix of being with an animal. Big government says I can't do this. Oh, you're panting. I know it's a hot day, girl. Okay, you know what I got too? I got peanuts in the shell and I got your favorite cookies. Oh my goodness. You're learning about the system. But you gotta be very quiet. Shh. No one can know about this but us. We're renegades. We're lawbreakers. They're gonna lock us up. So what I did over there, when there's a hollow in a log, like here, or there, I'll put peanuts inside. So it's not as easy for the squirrels to find, but they're just so intelligent, so good at reaching into things that they'll figure it out and they'll learn this system night after night, and they'll know where to go for the special stash. I should probably hold off on the cookies, let her get some good healthy protein first. So what I hate is it's a really hot day, hot and muggy, and unlike my backyard, see, there's no water around. They gotta go way down there to find some puddles, and then that way they gotta go for a pond. I'd say it's about maybe 400 yards to get to that pond. So it's not too terrible, but it's not as convenient as they probably want it. Oh my goodness, cutie, cutie, cutie. Just think if someone was hiking in the park right now, watching me go up to a wild raccoon and touching him on the head and looking at that fur going, what happened to her? What do you got going on there, baby? I missed you so much. I missed you. Where's your brother, Mr. Wiener? I really, really miss him. Do you know what happened to him? My imagination's running wild with that one, and I'm thinking bad thoughts about my neighbors, but I don't have any evidence of that. But they have me in a bad mood, so I'm going to think horrible thoughts. So if I saw right, I saw a bunch of babies go up the tree. That way I can go find that tree, and possibly that's her tree with her babies. And it was a tree with multiple hollows in it. And boy, I've always wanted to know where she lives, and that might be it. I'm kind of disappointed she didn't bring her babies to me. Look how hot she is. She is just laying down. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. I know. Do you want some dog food? Okay. Our little secret girl. Oh, look at that big belly. Look at that big belly. Oh my goodness, can I kiss that belly? Can I give you a belly rub? Can I touch your toes? Yes. You're so good. You're so misunderstood. Look at those teats. I touched the teat. I did. You're so sweet. You're so good. Oh, I know. It's so hot out. So hot, baby. Oh. So look at that big nursing mama. She's taking care of her babies. It's her first time as a mama. And she needs these calories so bad. And I was thinking today, maybe you can hear in the background that way is a freeway where the speed limit's 55 miles per hour. And this is pretty much a preschool right here for raccoons, this area. But unlike with humans, when you go by a preschool, they drop the speed limit down to 15 miles per hour, maybe 25 miles per hour. They don't do that for animals, right? They don't do that for animals. They just say, oh, run them over, we got busy lives. And that's just the values of our society. And in a dreamy world, we would care. But we only care about the bottom line. And that's just the system our lives are based on, this capitalist system of 8 billion people. And we really don't have a choice. We all kind of got to play along because there's no other options. And so in the meanwhile, her and her babies are going to have a tough go at it. And it's dangerous. Very dangerous. You drive the freeways, you see what I see, what's on the side. Oh, you hear those squirrels running around? I hear them too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're like a dog. You're like a dog. I want to tickle you. Look at that big toe. Look at that big toe. Oh my goodness. Why don't you lay on your back and let me give you a belly rub? Where are you going? Where are you going, silly? Oh, it's so hot out. Oh my God, it's so hot. Look at you, you're exhausted. I should have brought some water with me. Is this where you want to eat? Right up here? Well, look at this service. Look at this service you got. What a spoiled raccoon you are. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's fun. You get to reach in there and get your food. Oh, how adorable. Oh my God. And, well, this is out of view of the neighbors. And from what I can tell, out of view of anyone else, unless someone's spying on me. And so, hey, maybe, just maybe, I can still carry some joy in my life without complaining neighbors and without city laws. If it's just me, who knows, and just these raccoons that know, by golly, I'm going to keep doing this. Who doesn't want to do this? And people have saying a fed animal is a dead animal. Well, how come I fed her mom for 8 years? And the average lifespan of a raccoon is 2. It seems to me like a fed animal is an animal with a good life, because she had many babies, and their babies came, and they're still alive. So what's this fed animal is a dead animal stuff about? It doesn't seem to be the situation in my case at all. And you watch other raccoon channels, they've been doing it for 20 years, some of these people. How come those animals aren't dead animals, but they're well-fed animals? So I don't know. We come up with these rhymes that seems to make sense, even to some wildlife experts, quote-unquote. And it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't match the reality of what I've seen. Same thing with squirrels, where I used to live. I had this one I called Squirrel Friend. Year after year after year, she'd come to me. Fed animal didn't equal dead animal in that case at all. Cutie, I can't stop filming this. Boop. Boop. Oh my God, it's so hot. Oh, baby, I feel so bad I didn't bring some bottled water in a bowl. I gotta work on constructing something out here. You know, I lug so much, and it's very difficult. And to lug a bunch of water too, I just don't know how I can do this. But I gotta find a way, maybe a collection system. There are like some ravines through this woods where you can see where the water runs down the rocks. And if I can make little waterfalls in a ponding area where it holds the water longer, you know, that might be the solution. Because they need their water. They really do. But yeah, it's very hot today. Oh, poor girl. I bet you keeping up with those 5 babies is exhausting. You need a little spa time, don't you? You know, I'll give you a foot massage. I've done it in the past. If you come on over tonight, I'll give you a bath. I'll put out the swimming pool for you and let you play in it. And I'll clean behind your ears and everything. Well, I got to get back to spreading the wealth for the other ones. It's just not her that's going to be making out here. So yeah, this is my after work run, 2 of these, and then late at night 2 more of these, and still a little bit in the yard, decreasing it. So this has actually gotten much more expensive for me. Oh my God, look at her. She is so tired. Oh baby. Look at Mama waiting on the log for me. Here I come. Here I come. You know what? You earned your cookie treat, I think. Look how you're suffering in this heat. It's killing me. I hate seeing you like this, sweetie. There's peanuts in here you forgot. There's peanuts you forgot. Yeah, I know. It's too hot to forage for peanuts. You gotta wait till nighttime when it gets a little cooler. What are those babies doing to you? Are they non-stop? Go, go, go? Is that what it is? Is that why you're such a tired mama? I think it is. So how long will it be before she smells this in the air? That's what I'm wondering. And she has her routine to carry it to a water bowl and just toss it right in with her mouth. And she can't do that now. Oh. What is in my hand? What's in my hand? Oh, I know there's no water to take it to. Oh, that's where she's gonna go. Why don't you go take one to your babies? Go take one to the tree hollow where the Keebler elves live and your babies. I have to say though, this is a much nicer backdrop than my backyard for seeing these guys. Seeing them where they should be, in the woods, with the leaf litter and the logs. That's a little out of place, but she's known that all her life. Oh, gee, I'll get out of your face. You gonna come back? You're just so hot. You don't know what to do. Kerplunk. Just want to ruffle that butt. I'll give her space. Isn't this every little boy's dream? You just get to play in the woods on a log and you got a friendly raccoon that just hangs out with you. That's how I thought as a kid. You know, I spent so much of my childhood trying to have close moments with wildlife. And it's stuck with me all these years. It's made me care. It's made me a good person. It's made me an empathetic person. It's made me altruistic to share my wealth with something other than me. And I think animal feeding brings out some of the best qualities in people. And it's painful to find out that a community or a neighbor despises that and says it's wrong. It's painful to be in a state that says you could put out food for an animal, but that's only in preparation to shoot it dead. You could put food in a trap to catch it and remove it. But to put food out to give it life, to give it joy, that's a no-no. It's very confusing. And I understand, like deer congregating in too tight of an area and spreading chronic wasting disease, that you might want to hold back on that. But so many of these rules seem more geared towards keeping the deer stock high for hunting. And then for hunting, the excuse is, well, there's too many, otherwise they'll starve to death. And this is going to sound like a far stretch and it'll never happen, but there's too many deer, well, that they need more land. Give them more land.
But that means we have to give something up, and that's just not an option. Allow the wolves to increase to a numbers till there's a balance. But the wolves get to be too much, and the hunters go, now we want to shoot the wolves because they're taking our deer. So it's usually based on revenue with most states, and states like mine. I don't know why they don't sell a license to do this. Then they can get the revenue, is kind of what they want at the end of the day. So these are just my ramblings, my thoughts. I'll be honest, I've been angry most of the day. It's just the different stages I'm going through trying to process what's all happening. And I usually deal with things like this with really harsh sarcasm and kind of real dark humor, because it's not the world I want. But in my idyllic Garden in Eden world, it's this. It's a man and animal without fear, side by side. I see myself as another animal. I don't see myself as some higher being. I came about by the same process of natural selection as that thing did. And we have to share the same planet, and a healthy planet is a planet in balance. And our population has soared. We're the one who's a nuisance. We're 8 billion. We're hogging up everything to the demise of them and everything else. How many of these guys have killed a human being? Well, as far as raccoon rabies go, 1 human has ever died according to the CDC. And how many raccoons have we killed? You see the scales of justice I'm talking about? And people find every excuse to not like them, to remove them from the landscape, to call them a nuisance, to call them a pest, to call them vermin. We need to call those names to ourselves if we're really honest. Look at Cutie just laying there. Who's the nuisance to this planet? We are. Which animal created thermonuclear weapons that can annihilate all life? Like that. Well, we did. So yeah, put me on Team Wildlife, and I'll be serious. I fantasize about teaming up with animals and just having all-out vengeance against humanity just to humble us as a species. Because we could use a real large dose of humility. Because we've been given this wonderful planet, and we are not good caretakers. And I'm just saying, I want to be an advocate for them. Someone to talk on their behalf. If they did have a voice, what would they say? And I'm guessing a raccoon would say, slow down. If you're driving next to a woods, pay extra attention and slow down. Don't kill me. Don't kill my babies, please. They would also say, hey, if I'm in your yard, that yard used to be my ancestors' home. That's where we lived. That's where we hunted. The wood that constructed your house used to be my ancestors' tree that had a hollow where they lived. Did you think about that, human? Like, if they had a voice and they can speak like we speak, their grievances and their list of injustices would be so long. And we know it. We too know this. We have the knowledge. And we know how to change, but we won't. And again, like I said, we're just pinned into a system that would take probably centuries to figure out how to change, where things could be in balance. And I get it. We're just all born into it, and we all have to play along for our own survival. That's just how it goes. But they're not overpopulated. They aren't the nuisance. We are. I'm sorry to give you the news. It's just true. And boy, I feel the need to apologize. All this beautiful, cute footage, and then here I am making it all sad and serious like. Ugh. But these, you gotta remember, I'm a painter. I'm painting all alone in an apartment, and my mind goes wild, and I think of these things, and I feel for them. I feel it's just not fair. And I want to give them a voice, or at least a different perspective for us to chew on. It doesn't hurt to approach things from a different angle, does it? Okay, baby girl, I know you're so hot. You just relax. You keep sniffing the air. You smell all that good stuff out there. Oh, you got mosquitoes on your ear.
You animals got it so tough. What a tough existence. Well, maybe one day you'll evolve even more to be real clever, and you'll build cities, and you'll travel to other planets and rape it of all their resources, just like we want to do. Isn't that the goal?
This is my dark sarcasm again.
Oh my goodness.
How did I scratch myself? Or did you do that? Do I gotta rush to the hospital and get a rabies shot? No. She's a perfectly healthy and happy and hot mama raccoon. And I'm gonna say happy OONSDAY. I gotta go to the grocery store and buy certain things that they might be interested in. Shh, don't tell anyone. Happy OONSDAY, guys.